Boom. Live and direct.
Oh, Jah, here I cry. Hey, Jah. Yeah, man, I don't know it's a future man presenting for TruMon and the TruMon Show. TruMon Production. Heavenly Father, TruMon calling you. Bless and keep him safe in this time. Watch over his friends, watch over his families. Continue to bless him. Always. Hey, yeah. Oh, Jah. Future man representing, you know. From the hills of Jamaica. Oh, well. TruMon. Jah blessings is on you. Jah love is pure and
true. Oh, Jah.
Watch over TruMon.
Come on.
I never leave him alone. I never leave him alone. Oh, Jah. Watch over TruMon soul. I never leave him alone. I never leave him alone. Oh, Jah. Time is on and perilous. Man can get dangerous. And some no got no love, and some no appreciate life. Oh, no. And up one TruMon to fall, but it's standing tall. Cause Rastafari rule over all. Oh, Jah. Watch over TruMon soul. I never leave him alone. I beg of thee, oh, hear my plea. Oh, Jah. Watch over TruMon soul. I never leave him alone. I beg of thee, oh, hear my plea. Hey, Jah. Hey, TruMon I work hard every day. Most I please, guide on his way. Yeah. Hey, TruMon put in the work. Wicked heart can cheat him like jerk. Oh, no. And that's the TruMon Show, TruMon Production. Oh, Jah. I watch over TruMon soul. I never leave him alone. I call on thee, I beg of thee. Oh, hear I plea. Oh, Jah. I watch over TruMon soul. I never leave him alone. Oh, Jah. Oh, Jah. Hey, then. Hey, TruMon, you don't know, say. Rastafari guide you with his mercy. Rastafari is protect way. So tell the wicked out to move on the way. Well then, TruMon always tell the truth. And many are called and chosen is you, TruMon. Hey, got a blessing on you. And this song and this prayer praying for you, go Jah. Watch over TruMon soul. Oh, Jah. Hey, watch over TruMon soul. Oh, Jah. Hey, watch over TruMon soul. Hey, Rastafari, guide and keep you safe. Make your world such a better place. TruMon, oh well then. Hey, yes. Rastafari bless and keep you safe in the TruMon. I don't know the future I'm representing sin. More love, only you can play the tune. Bam, Rastafari.
Boom. Greetings, family. I hope the mic is going to be okay. It's hard for me to tell because I can't really have no feedback on my own. So hopefully it's okay. Maybe I can listen to it another way. Anyway, yeah, I'll try to see if the sound is good because no one's there to tell me. So hold on, I just almost took the book apart. Let me just check, see if my sound is okay before we go on. Let me see that. Your videos. Live. Where am I? I don't even see it. Hold on. Most recent. Oh, okay, here I'll see it. Okay, I have it now. Okay, here I'll see it. Test 1, 2, testing, test. Testing the sound. Yeah, ça a l'air marché. Looks like it's working. Looks like it's working. Okay, so evolution. What's the point? What's the point of evolving? Some will ask. Or they don't like in our first of all in our default state we don't see even a reason for evolution out of what? Evolution out of what? We love the fantasy, we love the nonsense and everything that is nonsensical. So we don't really seek an evolution in our default state. I think that term comes to you a bit later in your journey when you really want to break free from the programming and the matrix, patrix, whatever. I might be back with Frank again sometime. Maybe Friday, something like that, we said. So, yeah, evolution. I had something on this before in PT's book. But to me, it's clear that evolution, it's for those who want a bit more out of life, who wants to feel more. Because after all, it's all about feeling here. It's what we feel, how we feel each and every day. Do you feel good with yourself? Do you feel good with the world? Feel good with your dog? It's all about the feeling. Right has to be right. To those who think that it is their right to ask questions by just the mere act of existing, LotusOcean informs that only right, the only right they have is to praise, serve something higher than themselves, because it is the only right thing to do. But all this, even in our muggle state, I don't even think we come across uh, evolution or looking up to someone else to teach us a way out of our nonsense. Because it's really that. It's really finding a way out of your nonsense. Habits, first of all. There's a lot that we have to work on. I don't think we should freak out about the whole thing. I just think we should take it day by day. Make sure you are in action each and every day. You do something productive. You do something uplifting for the earth, for yourself. If you do something productive for yourself, for the everything that you do for yourself, you will see it out in the world when it's aligned. If your mission is not aligned with higher and divine, or God, or the trees, or the river, yeah, you can call it whatever you want. It's everywhere. It's omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent. I think that's the word. So it's everywhere. So to talk about God or divine or forces, the same force that brought the tree to life is the same force that brought me to life. Okay. Now, my mother brought me to life. I agree. Pushed me out the belly. But the same force that brings everything to life is the same force behind everything that's alive. Pretty much on Earth, definitely. It comes from maybe many source, maybe one source. I don't know. I think life come from life, and death come from death. Simple. So you're either alive or you're dead. Simple. But if you never really look outside the box, it's like they give you something in a box to eat. Will you look outside the box? Yes, you would look outside the box to know the ingredient and stuff. to know if it's good for you. So maybe we should do the same with the system. It's to look outside the box, see if it's good for us. But we don't often even peek outside the box. We stay inside the box, not knowing anything that's going on outside of that box. Because too much work, comfort maybe. For sure, it's not a comfort zone to try to reach your highest potential. It's not a comfort zone. Often you will be put to test. Put to test. Definitely, you will have tests along the way to see if you're strong enough to handle it. This job of walking the journey of evolution or truth or reality is not for the weak, for sure. Because the weak minds always go back and default to the system at one point. So it's really to make yourself strong. And I think others can make you strong a lot. Like you cannot do it alone. I don't think you should do that journey alone. I really think you should join forces with others. That's what I do. That's what I chose to do with the music and stuff. Join forces. Definitely, you're stronger together. Is an army of one man stronger than an army of 1,000 men? Probably not. So together as one is really the key to bring this earth to a new earth. I think we need a new earth. We need to get rid of all the negativity, all the poverty, everything that has to do with death has to go. So we're no more dead. We're alive. But in the collective thinking is towards the dead side, the dead to be dead, like dead food, dead TV, dead this, dead that. It's dead all over. That's why we call it the Muggles, the Walking Dead. And you don't need really an awake mind to notice that. I think anyone with eyes, if you're not blind, you can see. Like it's now to do the effort and to move outside of that programming that's been installed inside you, that's another thing. But you can see what's going on. Like no one can deny that they do not see unless you're blind. Then you might not see, but even that you can sense. Even the blind probably can sense what's going on better than the one who have eyes, because the one who have eyes don't really look, and the eyes have to be turned on the inside too. It's not just a look on the outside, it's a look on the inside. It's not a revolution. The revolution happened outside. It's an evolution. It's an inside job. Whoop, we heard that. Yeah, it's an inside job. It's about you. It's you versus you. But it's always easier to say, oh, it's too much work. The world will take care of it. I don't have to do my part. Uh, I don't think it's a way of thinking that's very empowering, first of all. You want to empower yourself to do great things, to do things. Like, I don't think my purpose is into reggae music or anything. My purpose is to feel. I should feel. I should be able to feel. I come here to have feelings. That's what I tell you all the time. It's about feeling. How you like the earth can have whatever shape you want. Will that fix your feelings? How you feel about life, about yourself, about others, about your parents, your child, your that's not gonna fix anything of that. So it's all about feelings. The journey here is to feel. My journey is not certainly not into a destiny of producing reggae music. I just do that because I have to do something with my life. And I love music and I love to help. So I do that, but I don't think that it's my purpose. My purpose here is to experience life and feel life to a very deep level. And feel, I'm not just talking about five senses, I'm talking about probably 30 senses that we have to explore and feel and go along with in our journey. For sure, if we stay inside the box, it's five senses. And even that, you don't even use the five senses inside the box. So I think it's possible to feel better, because, like I said, whatever conspiracy you're about or stuff you look outside of yourself to find answers, you probably won't find them, but you'll find them inside. Definitely. The answers, everything is within us. Might take time. It's not going to come overnight. It's not because you ask something to nature that it's going to provide to you right away. If you plant a tree in nature, go plant a peach tree. It's not going to give you fruit the first year. It might give you little fruits, but you better take them off because the plant will die. So, any fruit trees, it's better that they don't produce fruit the first year. So, it's always in divine timing. Even your uh, upbringing, I don't like the word development so much. It's not time to bring the devil up. No. Maybe devil down. Yeah, maybe the word should have been devil down. But anyway, yeah. So much to explore, so much to feel, so much to. I think it's endless the feeling here. And that's what we have to work on to feel also less depressed, less deluded, less delusion, less. Anyway, life. Yeah. Great stuff. Great stuff. Great experience, anyway. It's a great experience. I give thanks each and every day to be alive. For sure. It is a great experience. Hold on, I'm looking for a real student disciple. I'm with PT's book, Alone, Diving Deep. A real disciple is one whose ears just listen to the guru, whose mouth just praise the guru, whose attention is fixed positively on the guru. Also, the guru chosen should be higher than oneself. For it to be any real guru discipline relationship, which will take one closer to the divine. Some can choose to make divine itself their guru. The same principles apply. That is so important to have a teacher along the way, someone to teach you where to go, not what to think, but where to orientate your thoughts. If you start on this journey of waking up and realizing what's going on in the world and within you, I think it's better to have a teacher. Definitely. PT is a great one. There's a lot of teachers out there that they're not going to do the whole journey for you, but they can give you a spark. Like we all need a spark. We're all lit. We're all lit. We're not completely dead. We're all lit, but we need a good spark to start that journey and never wanting to go back to our old ways of being, which is like dormant, depressed, and boredom, depression, bring it on. I've experienced it all, not clinically depressed like they call, but depressed in a sense in a depressed. There's different form of depression. Definitely some are in clinical depression, like I know they get brought up to hospitals and stuff. But even that, I think you can cure that with creativity. I think the creative part of us is what dies inside. It's what dies inside is our creative force. Once we reignite that creative force and have a desire to love something, not love something powerful for yourself, for the world, you're in business. Now, you don't have to worry about the outcome of what's going to happen, or just do it. Just do it. But a real student, disciple, is one that listens. People talk way too much. Talk way too much, listen very little, and often, even if you speak words of wisdom in front of a fool, you will despite your words of wisdom pretty fast. He will laugh in your face. So often, you better choose to who you share your wisdom with. And sometimes it's better to be closed off than to share and then they come and ridicule what you say. So you better, they're not at that stage yet. Someone have to reach a certain stage on the journey to be able to take in different things, different realization. Like, it's not over for me. I will most likely realize a lot more along the way if I push myself that in that direction. If I find someone and attached to the teachings, and because there is people that have walked this earth not watching TV, and they don't watch TV and stuff and read gossip and stuff, so their head is not filled with all kinds of nonsense voices but their own. So if you can hear your own voice, that's why often we die inside also, because we don't hear our voice. We only hear other people's voices. Once you can hear your own voice inside, you will start to rise. Definitely. Nothing better than that. I done like I don't know how many thousand videos on the side of the river just to hear my voice. That's what I used to say. I come here to hear my voice. But yeah, hear your voice. Very important. Your voice is divine, is unique. You're all unique yourself. Like this expression of uniqueness should very much come out of yourself. You should not keep that bottle inside. You are unique. You are a vibe. Act love that vibe and go and project it out into the world. That's what the world needs. The world needs more inspiration. My voice will reach a certain amount of people. Yours will reach certain amount. But if we all stay on dormancy and do nothing, nothing will happen. So it's action each and every day. More of us are realizing what's going on with themselves, with the world. And then we're just going to rise up from this dark age and realize, woo, we're in a golden age because we have all waken up. But that's what is going to happen eventually. It's going into that direction. I don't think it might look like it's getting worse and worse. Yes, there's more propaganda, more nonsense because of internet and stuff. If you're into this, but if you're not watching the internet all day long and stuff and watching TV, and that's not what you do, and you have activity out in nature, you will see this world going into a different direction. You see the world as you are. So if you are depressed and negative and bored and stuff, you will see the world like that. If you are fully creative, fully lit up and stuff and on fire, you will see the world like that. I see the world on fire. I'm gonna set the world on fire. That's what I'm here to do. Oh yeah. Boom. Big explosion. TruMon is on Earth. But that's it. I think my uniqueness and my expression of this uniqueness should come out. I don't intend to die with my song inside. No freaking way. I will die with my song inside. And even today, I'm just scratching the surface of my potential. I'm brand new each and every day. It's a brand new day, brand new celebration. There's a lot to give thanks for. There's a lot to be thankful for that we're not also. And then we lose our just the fact that we're not grateful and thankful for everything that we have, everything that, you have a dream, you have a goal, do what you can where you are with what you have and never be satisfied. You think I have all the means in the world to do my dub plate session? And no, I do it with a little laptop and my computer, and I do what I can where I am, what I have. And I'm never satisfied. So when you need something, something will show up. If you chase things all the time, if you chase money, it will not come. If you chase girls, it will not come. Stop chasing and it will come. Everything that came in abundance in my life, it's because I have not seek it, I have not searched for it. It just came because of byproduct of actions. Seeds that you plant and one day, poop, it's gonna come out. But if you never plant the seed, it will never come out. So don't plant it too deep too, because then it will die in the ground. So spirit and soul. The two words spirit and soul have become synonymous amongst people of this planet. They see no difference between them. Spirit, however, is not the same as soul. I think everyone is a spirit. Everyone has a mind, a spirit, but the soul. But everyone pretty much has a soul too. It's just very dormant, but the soul is the light. I think that's what he's gonna say. Many beings here don't have a soul, they have a spirit. The talk that every being with a nose, two eyes, walking on 2 feet has soul is nonsense. See? That's why there is so much talk of spirituality and not much mention of solatity, solality. There you go, solality. Yeah, solality. That's technically the difference between spirit and soul comes from a level of coherence. And that's why I think all animals, all beings other than human beings on earth have souls because they're perfectly coherent. Perfect fractal, perfect coherence, perfect soul. So if you have attained this kind of coherency into your human body, into your man body, human, big word human, depends to who it apply. But yeah, shadow of a man, definitely. But yeah, the soul is something you have to put into action. You know, the soul will become more and more lit up also as you go on the journey. It's not going to be 1,000 watt soul at start. You might start with a soul at 60 watt, a 60 watt light bulb soul. And then as you go on and take more and more action and let go of your old ways and focus on praising and serving higher and divine, which is speaking truth, speaking of reality and bringing people up, upliftment, progress towards evolution of the earth. I can go on. And what it is to praise higher and divine, it's not necessarily to me to go down on my knees and pray. It's an action. I praise higher and divine in action. And I think I don't like, talking is one thing, but action is paramount. Action is paramount. You have to act. We have to act. We're here to act. We're not here to sit and watch TV or sit in a sideline and watch the game. We're here to be in the game of the divine. Oh, police passing by. It's snowing today. Paramedic. Snowing in Montreal today, 8th of April. Pretty unusual. It's all white, I think, outside. Yeah. Yeah, pretty unusual. I had all my garden almost set up, started to clean my bordel backyard. And yeah, that's what Kim says. Get in there and clean it up. And yeah, that's it. All my pots and stuff that I left last year. Last fall, I was too busy. I left some pot in the backyard, and now I've cleaned it up. Everything is ready, and that's it. Tomatoes will be growing very soon. Tomatoes, beets, chives, chive flowers are coming. Chive flowers are so good. My wife and I love chive flowers. We do vinegar with it. We do chive. Uh, we take the chive flowers. We have, I think, probably 40 to 50 pots of chives growing in the back, and chives come back every year. So you don't have to replant them. And they're very easy to grow. As long as they don't have too much water, they will survive, like on their own. And also resistant to drought and stuff. So before you kill chive, it's like grass. It grows like grass, so it's very easy to maintain. And we take the flour and put it into vinegar, white regular vinegar, and we turn the vinegar into chive flour vinegar. So when we use it for make salad dressings or stuff, I use my chive flour vinegar because there's a little onion and garlic taste to the chive flour. You can eat them like this also, raw in salads, which is very good. So yeah, grow chives and leeks. I'm gonna put a few other stuff, but also it's important that action of touching the soil, gardening, growing something, everything that you touch, that you create more, love more life, is good for the earth. Anything that you do that create love more life, even if it's one basil plant on your window, you're loving life. So you are doing something positive for the earth. Same like making children or whatever, especially if you nurture them good. Children can be a great asset for this world, definitely. But right now, it's like most childrens are turned into monsters, muggle monsters. And yeah, sometimes it's a bit rock and roll with children, but I think it's only because we're suffering our own inaction and our own lack of knowledge of knowing what to do here, first with ourselves, and try to know what to do with someone else if you don't know what to do with yourself. So probably if you don't break the mold, your children will just be a repeat of yourself. And that's like that for generation and generation until someone in the family comes along and break the mold. And then other generation happen to benefit from that. Like the journey I'm doing, my children are benefiting from it. They are aware. And it's in their head. So I'm fine. As long as it's in their head, I'm fine. And that's the first place where I want to have an impact. Definitely in the world, but with my own children, it's filling them with inspiration and just good fuel to go around and have good feelings with life. Because it's all about the feelings. Yeah. Do you feel good enough to, and your feelings also when you feel good about yourself and you feel good, you feel healthy. Also, the feeling is not just a feeling of happiness, it's feeling good within your body. If you don't feel like you have disease or stuff, if you're not at ease, if you are at ease, let's just say it like that. If you are at ease with yourself, it's very easy to go around and create love something beneficial for the world. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. I think the first thing you should focus on is to create love good feelings within yourself. Now, what you do will bring feelings to yourself. So make sure what you do is in alignment with Iron Divine, and you will bring good feelings. But it's got to be aligned, definitely. It's got to be nurtured and properly aligned with a mission that we all should embrace. You know, it's not just your mission, my mission. It's a joint mission. We're here to do a joint mission all together and to bring up the vibration of this earth so the people of the earth can have more galactic feelings and stuff. And because once you experience something outside of what you've been programmed to experience all your life, other people see it and they're like, hey, what's his freaking vibe? Him get a nice vibe, the guy. So or the lady or whatever. So often we can read the energy of others. I do read the energy of others very clearly. I can just pass beside you, and not because of a judgment or anything. That's Tempany calling me, probably for the plate. Hold on, I'll just I'll call him back. Hold on. So yeah, I'll call him back. Probably for the plate. Yeah, we're gonna have the great. That's a long shot. I've been working on this one for a while. The great Scaramucci will be on TruMon's the plate session. I think it's gonna be next Saturday's recording for me. So the great Scaramucci himself. 3 songs. Oh yeah, 3 big dub plate. Oh, that's gonna be fire. Life So Rich. I think this one's gonna be on the ska rhythm from my great brother AJ. Large up AJ. Much love every time. Massive work with the rhythms. No, it's a teamwork, eh? All that dub plate session I'm doing, it's all teamwork. So I give thanks for everyone involved all the time. I might be the chef d'orchestre or the orchestra man behind it. I'm the one who orchestrate the whole thing, but I don't do the rhythms. I don't make the rhythms and stuff. So I give thanks to everyone involved, but that's how it is in life. Eh? Each one do their part, and we make this dream work, this dream of life. And even for the dream of life, we cannot make it work if we're not all involved. So we got to be involved. That's the part of action. Involve in evolution. Involve in when you take the word involved, there's the word love in there. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So involve love in your evolution. All these words have the word love in there. Even evolution have the word love. It's all love. It's all love. That's what I realized. It's all love. Yeah. I realized that a long time ago, a while ago. When I was young, I realized it was all love. When I was younger, I always found it weird that people kill each other in wars and stuff. So definitely there was something inside me telling me. So the word soul come from soul, S-O-L, or sun, the beings who can generate their own light through connection with the divine super soul. And the ones who have soul, not many of them here. The rest are just spirits who can, under certain conditions, generate a soul depending on their effort to re-establish connection with the divine super soul. That's why I was talking with Arthur. Me and Arthur have been I've done a series on the super consciousness. Can go check it out. Was great. Love Arthur, always lots of wisdom. He's interesting to hear, talk to. Yeah, he deviled down the system pretty good. Devil down, that's good. Devil down that system pretty good. And large up Arthur every time. Great teacher on my path. Arthur, PT, Jabba, Rosen. I remember Rosen coming here. Everyone, all the reggae artists, all the everyone. I give thanks to everyone on my path, honestly, and it's not something that's about to end. Uh, Hopefully, I'm gonna roam this hurt for a long time still. I hope so. I would like to make it to 120. We'll see about that. So primary has the root in prime for a reason, and prime has the root in P for a reason. Majority of the people here are very into the peripheral, secondary, and tertiary, but they have little or no interest in the primary, and that's where it is all. It's all in the primary. Thus, all the frustration and madness, and they wonder, scream why nothing ever really works out for them. You want things to work out for you? Start working for someone else than yourself. Start working for higher and divine. Why not go on the higher and divine payroll? That's where you will get the most rewarding feeling. First of all, the and the ha moment you're gonna have in your life, mind blowing. The blessing, it's mind blowing once you open up your heart and you just go out and speak what's inside of you. If you have not talking verbal diarrhea, if you speak good words in abundance, not verbal diarrhea in abundance, but good word in abundance, gratefulness, kindness, all this at the center of your mission, I don't think you can fail. That's all love. And that's what this world thrives on, love. Look at nature. Nature loves nature. So nature takes care of nature. Nature nurture nature. It's what I see outside. So no one can deny this too. We're all here. We can all look into nature. Now, are we all gonna venture into nature? Probably not. Probably not, because the fear is always there. The fear of nature, fear of this, fear of that. What time is it? 5? Yeah. So that restrain us a lot from going out in nature and being more natural too. Uh, Often it's a world that's very fake news, fake this, fake that, fake everything, fake people, fake. So you feel good in your fakeness. Often we have no problem being fake, no shame being fake. But if you start embodying a vibe that is a bit more divine and real, now they will find you strange, because in their strange world, in their reality, there's nothing strange. That's why it's very confusing, this world, when you start realizing what's going on, because they have absolutely no clue of what's going on, and it's so obvious. It's right in front of us in plain sight, and we're blind to it like bats in a cave, or we hide from the truth like crazy. Sick shit. And when that's all there is, we have constructed a fake reality around fake principles, and all this bring all the fakeness along. So maybe if we focus on being more real, more natural, first just focus on being more natural. Just be you. Be you, and you is nature. So be nature. Be love. Try to be love. Anyway, I don't think it's about embodying hate, but in our default state, often that's what we do. But that shouldn't even exist. We should solely focus on love and expressing that vibration of love, whatever way. I think as long as you're into positivity, creating positivity, positive feelings around you, for you and the people around you, that is winner for sure. You don't want to be negative and someone that people don't want to have around, for sure. They will not listen to you if you're miserable. So what's the point of even being miserable here? 1 minute on earth. Why be miserable even 1 second? You're alive. I don't get those feelings of miserable boredom, uh, depression, and stuff. They only come from the lack of creativity that you're not expressing. The creativity that you're not expressing that's being bottled within yourself. We all come here to express that imagination. You have an imagination, right? I can imagine all kinds of stuff. So why not put this imagination and bring it into real life instead of just in our head? That's what it is. So, guys, I have to go because I have to go prepare supper for wifey and the daughter. And that's it. I'll be forward again with Frank, most probably. Tomorrow, my time's going to renew on StreamYard so I can do more live. I was limited a bit in the appearance I can do here because I have 20 hours per month of live streaming. I could do more, but I'm limited. So, and I don't want to pay. It's like I don't know how much it is. I don't intend anyway in the summer to be here that much. I came today because it's a bit yucky outside, and I can do my gardening. Really, it's a wintry mix. Freezing rain before, now rain, snow. So I said I'll go on YouTube, say hi to the family, stay positive, stay up and in with life, give thanks for life, and repeat it often during the day that you're grateful to be alive. You know, all this, your body feels it, that vibration of gratefulness that you're expressing. Your body will feel it, your cells feels it, your brain feels it, your subconscious feels it. So it's positive, it's very uplifting. Talking good to yourself, talk good to yourself, speak good words in abundance. Let go of the hate and all the stuff that doesn't support you, that doesn't support others too. When you talk shit to someone, it's very bad. It's bad. You better shut your mouth. If you have nothing good to say, shut your mouth. That's my advice. Speak only when you have good words coming out of your mouth, kind words and goodness and your goodness of your good heart. Let it express. Boom. He's out. Much love. It's all love. It's always been love. Maybe we can finish that with a little song and I might come back after to greet you. And
This is the TruMon production.
Oh, yeah. TruMon production. Pan a forward chat. TruMon is on a forward chat. To let them know that we believe in God. And we no care if the wicked get mad. Whoa, forward chat. TruMon production and a forward chat. To let them know that we believe in God. And we no care if the wicked get mad. No.
we don't care if the wicked get mad. No. My great brother Stevie. So anyway, I'm out. I gotta go. I said I was going. And I'll be forward again very soon. So stay up and in with life. Stay positive. Speak good words in abundance. kind words, speak with serenity and kindness, focus on the basic, evolution, loving good relationship, major, majestic relationship with others. And, just shine your light. Shine a light. You have light inside, shine it. Because you don't want to die with your light fully lit up. You want to use that light. So, you start with a 60-watt light bulb, you bring it up to 1,000 during your life, and you gradually go back down to 60 at the moment of your death. So you have exhausted all the light within you and left all the light behind in this world. That's what I intend to do. So I'll stop the way I started with a 60-watt, all the way to 1,000. Maybe I'll stay to 1,000 also. I don't know. But I prefer let the light out. And really, because a light bulb at one point will burn. It has a certain lifetime. Even your incandescent light bulb or LED or whatever, they all have a lifetime. So for sure, I have an expiry date somewhere. But I don't intend to die and go in the ground or whatever I'm going to do with this body and keep that light inside. It's going to go up. See ya, people. Much love. Tall love. And I'll see you again. Probably Thursday. I scheduled another one here. Diving deep solo. And with Frank. Sometime, maybe tomorrow or something. I'll reach out to Frank after with my phone. And I'll see what's up with Frankie. The great Frankie. Much love. I'm out. See ya. TruMon signing out.